When examining candidates, remember, not all issues are equally important, and lesser issues shouldn't be deal breakers when voting. Prioritize the top issues of the day, but remember, all issues are morally related. However, some issues have priority over others. For instance, the issue of abortion. The killing of innocent children should take first priority when choosing a candidate. To vote for someone who supports abortion would not only be completely voting against the Bible, but it would also be sinning against God with your vote. We're commanded to preserve life and to rescue those being led away to death. Therefore, we must carefully consider, is the candidate that I'm considering someone who is pro-life and truly pro-life? This is a major question that every voter who wishes to vote biblically must ask. Of course, then we have other critical issues such as homosexual marriage and the preservation of the family. Is the candidate completely opposed to homosexual marriage? And do they define marriage as being one man and one woman and nothing else? Other important issues are the threat of radical Islam, freedom of speech, immigration, and of course, the economy. We must remember, although most of the nation and the national press makes economy a non-moral issue, this is just as much as anything a major moral issue. To vote biblically, you have to choose a candidate that is fiscally responsible and that is focused on sound, honest money. Thou shalt not steal applies to politics and the economy as well as personal dealings. Wisdom is needed in these situations. We must remember that in the scriptures, all sins are horrible in the sight of God, but not all sins are equal in punishment. For instance, the shedding of innocent blood and homosexual unions are two sins that God shows more disdain for in the scriptures than theft or wealth redistribution or any other socialist concept for that matter that violates God's law. Priority must be given to the urgent issues first when voting biblically. You see, ultimately politics are not the answer to our country's economic, security, or leadership problems. The core of the issue is in the hearts of the people. When a nation turns from God by committing and endorsing such things as the shedding of innocent blood or by redefining the God-given institution of marriage, God will be faithful to judge that nation. Sometimes we see him strip it of its freedom, sometimes he turns it over to its enemies or to wicked rulers, and other times he just outright destroys